My name is Kristen Morris, and I'm from Sartlet First Nation.
My name is Edna Ellsworth. I'm from Sartlet First Nation as well.
My name is Layla Morris. I am also from Sartlet First Nation.
My name is Desiree Jones, and I'm from Pocochin First Nation.
I'm Julia Settler, and I'm from Nanaimo First Nations and also Seo.
Hi, I'm Darian Claxton, and I am from Seo First Nation.
My name is Jacob Lazar, and I'm from Sauk Nation and Seo First Nation.
I'm Trevor Horn from Seo.
I'm Landon Underwood from Seo First Nation.
So the ReefNet program is a revitalization of the traditional ReefNet technology. And what it means to me is that it's bringing back our old ways of being, and it's incredibly important to our community.
Because it wasn't only a way of fishing, it was a way of life for our people. And what it means to me is being able to bring our way of life back to our communities for our elders and for our ancestors and for the youth as well.
And it is being youth-led. So all of us youth that have worked together through the past 3 years, we hope to be able to go back out into community and show people what we've been able to learn, because it's a pretty big thing and I don't think people kind of realize it.
I think the ReefNet project is just an amazing learning opportunity. I'm very excited to be a part of it. I'm also very excited to see where it takes us in the future, and I hope that all of us can pass on the knowledge that we are learning.
It's pretty exciting. You get to learn new things from different people.
I think it's really important work that has been a long time coming for our communities, and kind of echoing what Edna and Layla were saying, that it's a way that we governed like our communities. So it's more than just fishing. And it also, with this work, I think it's exciting too, because it's also bringing community closer together and hopefully being able to connect with other communities across the border like it was pre-colonization.
It's really exciting to me. When I found this job, I just thought it would be really exciting to do and meet new people and bring back our culture that we lost how many years ago. And also that my great uncle did a reef net in Sauk. So really excited to do this and try and make him proud.
I just think it's like a reawakening of the ReefNet. I hope we can extend it to our future generations. I think it's awesome we get to learn all of this all over again.
I think for me, it's just given me like a better understanding of how educated like our ancestors were, like about the land and the waters that we live on. I've learned a lot of like the indigenous like science that has been put into like the strategies of reef net fishing and like how complicated it really is. So actually being out on the water and trying to set the net and trying to learn the net with even all the technology that we have today, it just kind of goes to show how smart our ancestors were.
Because when we're out on the field trying to figure things out, making our lead, making our net, sometimes we're kind of sitting there scratching our head like, how the heck did they do this? It's a really good feeling though, being out there and being able to do this for other generations to continue in our footsteps.
I think the best takeaway is probably just meeting everybody and doing everything as a team.
Like learning like how to take the net out and put it back in.
It's really cool learning about the origin story and how ReefNet came to Saanich and how we gained that knowledge.
I think coming to more of an understanding of how much our ancestors were one with the land and each other, not so much just nation to nation, because it wasn't so divided back then. We were all sort of one up this island and over into what is now the United States. So just coming to more of an understanding how we all worked as one and worked as a team with the land and with each other.
My biggest takeaway is learning how beautiful and intricate our technology was and how intelligent our ancestors had to be in order to be successful in that regard.
This technology has been around for probably hundreds and thousands of years that our ancestors like accumulated over doing it every year to providing for the communities. And with it being outlawed for almost 100 years, we're kind of starting in a place where I feel we've lost some of the knowledge, and we've been able to kind of carry this out through our elders and our knowledge holders. We're continuously learning about the net, and it's a lot of trial and error that we go through. We're constantly improving, working on things that we might have not noticed the year before, or learning new things about the net. So it's a continuous cycle of just learning more about it.
This year, what's different from the previous 2 years is in our first year, we were in talks of hopes to being able to connect with Lummi across the border. But at the time of our first year was during like the peak of COVID. So we weren't allowed to be going across the borders. We weren't really allowed to be around each other. So that first year was pretty difficult. This year, I was able to go over and meet with somebody by the name of Troy Olson in Lummi. They've been a pretty big help. I think that's what's going to contribute to this year's, well, that we have our relatives over on the border side there.
I feel like with this project specifically, because this has never been done before, especially by youth, every single day we're learning new things. Like, every single day is unexpected. We never know what we're gonna do that day and what we're gonna learn that day. Each year, it's almost like the program is entirely new. Us people that have been here all 3 years have all grown so much in these past 3 years as well, alongside the program.
One thing that I didn't necessarily expect to happen, though I'm not surprised, was how close we all came together and how much it feels like a family and how well we all work together.
From what I've seen so far, we work really well together as a team, and we have very clear communication, which really helps when we're trying to problem solve together. And that's been really nice so far.
I think just kind of echoing what everybody else said, just how close it's kind of brought us together, and even just like the communities, and hopefully being able to connect with like other communities across the border who also practice reef net fishing, and just kind of bringing communities together, regardless of the border line that's there.
I think just the exposure to all the knowledge, everyone's different viewpoints, it was nice to see. It was just exciting to come into something so new.
The exciting part is being able to do it again. I'm hoping we can keep continuing to do this, and it's not just a 3-year program here. We are taking a big step in the right direction with what's happening here. And I don't think people realize it enough, especially being youth-led. I think it's something not too many people have probably seen before.
What I want community to know and what I want to share with the community is just how important it is to bring back this technology and how important it is to us for us to be able to do that.
I also just want to say to the community, yes, it is important to get this back to our people because it has been outlawed for so long, but it is especially important because it is youth-led, and we are, as youth, bringing this back to the other youth in our community who don't have the privilege to be in this program right now. We are very much so privileged to be able to learn all of this knowledge that we're learning.
Also, how important it is to continue on the revitalization of the reef net so future generations can be able to have this knowledge and just have it to be a legacy and keep carrying on.
For me personally, I would love any chance to be able to share with the community about what it means to be in this program and what it means to bring back this technology and what it means to carry on that knowledge.